Hey Cancer, welcome to your weekly forecast for September 30th through October 6th. We're going to see what's happening for you in this deck here, and then we're going to pull a blessing and a prayer card for you from a different deck. So stick around for that. We're going to see what's happening for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the week ahead. Alrighty, my darlings. Here is your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, my darlings, let's see what's going on for Cancer. Monday, Tuesday, we have Page of Stars. Scorpio also got this card for Monday, Tuesday. So some of you could potentially have Scorpio in your energy, in your moon or in your rising. So this is coming in as like a confirmation for you in some way that there's something significant happening for you Monday, Tuesday in terms of this Page of Stars energy. Now, Page of Stars, this creator of this deck has it listed as stars. This in traditional tarot is going to be the wands, the suit of wands, which is fire, right? Fire, passion, creativity. So some of you, it could be something along the lines of something passionate or exciting happening in your love life that you're curious about. But those of you who watch my readings, you will have heard me say in the past that the Page of Wands for me is kind of like the second adolescence card. It's a card to me where like life is new and you're excited and there's things that you want to explore and you have ideas and passions and you're figuring out who you really are and getting a sense of independence and wanting to be with your friends, realizing crushes, realizing those little tingles in the body when you're attracted to somebody, all that kind of thing. So what I'm hearing, Cancer, is I'm hearing a new lease on life, so maybe some of you are coming out of something scary. I don't do health readings, but maybe some of you had like a health scare and now you're receiving a positive prognosis or you're receiving something saying, oh no, false alarm, nothing to worry about, or something like that. And you're like, oh my gosh, like I'm going to really live my life now. Or maybe you just got out of a horrible relationship and you're like, oh my God, I'm finally free. I'm going to heal and I'm going to live my life now. But it feels, the card for you guys feels different than the way it felt for me for Scorpio. I just feel for you guys, it's like you're ready to live. Like you're like let me out. Like let me go. Let me have fun. Like you're really in this energy of just grabbing life and being thankful for it. Like something scared the crap out of you, and now you realize that you have a whole life ahead of you to live, and you're like, I'm gonna live it and I'm gonna do the things that are exciting for me. Some of you might even like be getting started on the bucket list, like what's on my bucket list? I'm gonna start doing things that are on there. So that seems interesting to me and that seems exciting to me. Also the little cheetah here is jumping out at me. So again, I feel like, and then it's funny because the trees are kind of like bending like a little tunnel. So I don't know. I just feel like you guys are seeing the light at the end of the tunnel and you're speeding towards it. Like you're speeding towards the positive. Like you're like, I'm going to reach it. I'm there. I'm making it happen. Some of you might even have like something speeding up very quickly, or you might be accomplishing certain goals in a very short period of time. Just very fast moving positive energy here for you all, Cancer. Your Wednesday, Thursday is Ace of Hearts. So this is coming up in the middle of the week. This came up for somebody else in the middle of the week, and I can't remember who. It may have been Gemini. Maybe some of you Cancers are dealing with a Gemini. Or no, I think for them it came up on Friday. I can't remember who it came up for in the middle of the week. But so you do have Ace of Hearts coming up for you in the middle of the week. And so Ace of Hearts, you guys know I don't focus too much on love and romance in the weekly forecasts. I do the love reading separate, and I always have a link to the love videos in the description of the weekly video. So if you want to check out the love readings for October, the link is in the description. But if love comes up during the weekly forecast, then we're going to talk about it, darn it. So you do have love coming up. You have Ace of Hearts. So Cancer, there could be something happening mid-week in your love life where maybe somebody is offering you a great big cup of love, and it's genuine, it's real, their intentions are good. Ace of Cups can sometimes also be a reconciliation, or making up after a fight or an argument, so that could be happening for some of you. But Ace of Cups has a very, very special meaning for me. The traditional meaning of Ace of Cups is love, right? Love, joy, creativity, a sense of like a new home, things like that. And it still applies, but every tarot reader has certain cards that have a little bit of an extra meaning for them. And Ace of Cups is one of those for me, or Ace of Hearts in this case, because I see it come up when somebody is busting out of a very significant emotional block. Like something in your emotions was blocked, or something in the heart chakra was blocked, and you're busting out of it. You're coming out of it. A lot of the times I see it come up when like someone's been through this terrible cycle of just like bad luck and like bad things happening, and like they're just like, you know what, universe, I'm done. I don't want to feel this way anymore. I'm not going to feel this way anymore. I've learned my lesson. I'm not going to get in that kind of a situation again, or I know what the red flags are now to look out for, and I'm done feeling this way. I'm not going to be unhappy anymore. And it's like when you get into that energy and the universe hears you, they're like, okay, all right. So Cancer doesn't need pain as a teacher anymore. Cancer doesn't need pain as a motivator anymore. And it's kind of human nature. I mean, think about like a little kid. You tell a little kid, don't touch the stove, it's hot, right? And they don't listen. It's like, oh, well, now they're more curious. Now they have to see, And then unfortunately, what happens? Like, oh my goodness, okay, now I know why they said that. Like, you get burned and you're like, oh gosh, never again. I'm not going to touch that stove again. And so we do that as adults. We're in this energy where we keep like burning ourselves. And then eventually we're like, no, like I've learned that I'm not going to go near that kind of person. I'm not going to go near that kind of situation. Once we learn that lesson, then we tell the universe we're ready to learn through joy. We're ready to learn through accomplishments. We're ready to learn through love. And we begin learning the positive karma lessons. So So Cancer, you're making that shift midweek. A lot of you are making that shift. You're coming to energy where you're like, look, I don't need pain to teach me anymore. I don't need pain as a teacher. I'm ready for just good things to happen. I deserve good things. So a lot of you are just opening up to that wonderful, positive kind of energy. Your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday card. Oh my goodness, this is coming up for a lot of people. And this is the crazy thing. First of all, you all saw me shuffle. I took my time shuffling. Secondly, the reason why it's interesting that it keeps coming up, well, it's come up 3 times so far. It came up for Pisces, it came up for Aquarius, and it's coming up for you. But it's coming up in the same spot, which is the Friday, Saturday, Sunday spot. So there's something happening in the collective energy this weekend. Very, very interesting. Some of you are maybe chuckling because you already saw this card. Maybe Cancer is not your sun sign. Maybe Cancer is your moon or your rising. It would be hilarious if somebody out there had Aquarius, Pisces, and Cancer. If you saw this card come up for you 3 times, that would be really funny for your Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But yeah, it's coming up, guys. It's coming up quite frequently. So there could be something happening in the collective energy. So 7 of trees, which in traditional tarot is going to be like 7 of earth, or 7 of Pentacles, right? It says here contemplation. So, this is like contemplating or thinking about what we've been doing. Is our path working for us? Is this a good thing? Is the benefit we're getting out of the work we're putting in worthwhile? You might be weighing your options, or you might be weighing the pluses and minuses, like positive and negative of a situation. I don't know why, and this is what's so interesting. When it came up for Aquarius, I felt it in a specific way. When it came up for Pisces, I felt it in a different way. And Cancer, for you guys, I'm feeling it in a different way. I feel like a lot of you are really contemplating your lifestyle. You're contemplating, like, is it worth me living where I'm living? Like, either maybe like you're telling yourself, maybe I should go somewhere where the cost of living is less, and, like, just kind of live a better life, and give up the amenities I have here. Or maybe some of you are thinking, oh, well, I've really been living it up. Maybe I want to downsize. Maybe I want to do something more simple. Or, maybe I want to work harder and have more amenities. I don't know. There could just be something where you're looking at, like, the type of work you're doing, how much money you're making, where you're living, and you're just kind of wondering if it's all worthwhile. Maybe some of you are starting to think about retirement. Maybe you're wondering if you should retire now, or maybe you're starting to think very seriously about, once you are in retirement age, like what retirement is going to look like for you, and you might be trying to get that together or get that figured out. But I feel for Seven of Trees or Seven of Pentacles for Cancer, this is going to be more around, like, your cost of living, your style of living, your lifestyle. I feel like it's a lifestyle. For some of you, it could be lifestyle in, like, your choices or your decisions or the people that you're aligned with or the people that you're hanging out with. It could be different for different ones of you. But I really feel for a lot of you, it's just about, you're looking at, like, quality of life. And you're asking yourself, what is quality of life? Is quality of life how much I'm making? Is it where I'm living? Is it who I'm hanging out with? Like, what is quality of life? Again, and I just think something happened, Cancer, where you guys had some kind of a scare, and you're coming out of the scare, and now you're like, I want to live. And so I think this is just like an extension of that. Like, you're asking yourself, what is going to be me living to the fullest? What is that going to look like for me? And you're trying to figure that out. We're going to go ahead and check out your prayer card for the week, or your blessing card for the week. And guys, be sure to watch your moon sign and rising sign videos as well, because some weeks those may resonate with you more. It might, add a little extra information. You might like the prayer for your moon or rising better than the one for your sun sign, or you might want to have more than one prayer. Last time I did this, a lot of people told me that they kept listening to the prayer because like, they felt like they were being prayed over, and they enjoyed that, and I thought that was really sweet. So obviously you're more than welcome to do that if you would like. You can come back and listen to listen to as many times as you want during the week. I will show you the prayer at the end if you want to take a screenshot of it and read it to yourself out loud, like make it your own little thing, or if you want to use it as inspiration to write a similar prayer but in your own wording. So you have a blessing of protection, Cancer. And I think for some of you, this is going to be very, very important, because, like I said, I feel some of you feel like you came out of something scary, or you're about to come out of something scary, right? So here's a blessing of protection for Cancer. And so it says, Cancer, may the blessing of an ancient sword be yours, held high and shining, subduing all who may through intent or simple destructive force do you harm. May a great shield be held above you, so that when arrows rain down on you, they may glance off, leaving you untouched, unharmed, but with the great, glad, fierce joy of life given again to you. May the protection of the land beneath you be yours, so your feet are firm on the good earth, and all good food rises and finds its way to your table again and again. May your home, your creatures, your children, and all who dwell within your walls be sheltered and encircled with a ring of bright flame by the goddess, and let nothing that could harm you pass. And if you leave your home, let the path you walk be starred with blessings, so that each touch of the earth upon your feet is gentle and safe and certain. May the rowan tree grow strong above you, and beneath her branches may there be protection. And with those gentle leaves come the blessings of kindness, tolerance, acceptance, and the embrace of nature and her medicine within you. May the cloak of the goddess be about you, keep you warm and safe, shielded and sheltered, hidden from those who would do you harm, comforted and encouraged to keep going. For beneath her shield, with her sword held high within that circle of blue flame, and with her blessing upon your path, and you're protected and blessed, and from this you must know how precious and beloved you are to her. Blessed be. So I'll go ahead and I'll hold up this first part for you here, and you may take a screenshot if you would like. This second part here, and again, you may take a screenshot if you would like. Okay. I do want to let you know, Cancer, that I am having a sale on psychic readings for the phone calls. We're coming into October. Last year I had a birthday sale because my birthday is in October, and a lot of people have been asking me if I'm going to do it again this year, and I thought about it and I'm going to do it. It's just going to be a limited number of readings because last time I did it and it was like wide open, and I woke up and overnight I was booked like 3-4 months out, and I'm not going to do that this time. But so it will go on through October. I don't know how long it'll take for October to fill up, but I will have availability on there as long as, you know, there are open spots. Go ahead and check it out. You can click on the Calendly link. Usually a 60-minute reading by phone is $100. It'll be $50. Usually a 30-minute reading by phone is $50. It'll be $25. So if you want to do that, if you want to take advantage of that, go ahead and click on the Calendly link. You can schedule there. And again, guys, I thank you so much for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, and I'm wishing you a fabulous week. Take care.